I want to talk with you about what our morning meetings might look like. So, when you think about your morning meetings, there's a few things that I'd like you to have ready. So, you're going to have your classroom work already delivered, so your students can have a little peek at that. One of the things that's really important is when you're setting up your teams, before anything happens, you want to make sure that you have a waiting room enabled, and I can share a link to an MTech video that shares that out. Also, when they enter into the classroom, you should have a discussion topic ready for them. So I like the would you rather, and so my question for them today is, would you rather run or wheel across Canada? And then that gives them a little chance to do a little socializing, a little visiting as they enter in, and they can chat about that, maybe argue, disagree, agree. So once we do start our morning meeting, the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start off with prayer. So it's nice to have one there so everyone can say that together. Of course, they might be muted, so you might not hear them, and that's fine because you can lead them in that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to review kind of what our classroom norms are and our expectations. Now, if you haven't set these up with your students yet, that's totally fine. You can go back and remember, you can always set these things up. Don't continue to go without them. This is a very important piece of what our classrooms should look like. Next is, so we want to have our schedule set up for the day so students can see what they should expect to be doing. This should already be in your Google Classroom. It should be under your stream and set up nice and clearly so that students can go and refer back to it. When I have students ask me what they should be doing, I just send them back to the stream. Go look in the stream. I can't quite remember, even though I know you remember, right? And then underneath that, having maybe a more detailed week plan or day plan would be nice because we do know that parents are going to be looking. All right. The next thing that you need to do is you need to crack on with your attendance. We need to get those numbers. We need to make sure that kids are attending and that they are doing their work. Now, this is a special one because Terry Fox Day was on Sunday, and so the reason I chose that would you rather is so that I can refer back to this. And I'll do those special celebrations here. I'll play those special embedded videos for them so that we can get that kind of feeling of the normalcy of a brick and mortar school. The next thing, I love this, one of my teachers put this in, daily gratitude, making sure that we're remembering what we're grateful for. We don't want to forget also birthdays. We want to share those out and celebrate those things just like we would in our regular classrooms. We want to be able to highlight those special days for our students. And I like to make sure that I give a little post-it note on my computer so that I don't forget that child's birthday throughout the day. And I can call on them for special things and just remind the class throughout the entire day that it's their birthday. It's kind of important that we celebrate those things and we work as close to that kind of normal classroom as we can. So those are a few things that I like to do for my morning meetings as a way to set up the day for success.